Okay guys, today I'm going to work on this Audi A8. This is the S8 model with the 4.2 engine. This doesn't matter right now. I'm going to start directly with the complaint of the car and we're going to see how we're going to diagnose it. Okay, so the complaint of the car is no start. After I did a diagnosis to the car, I saw that we don't have a communication to the ECM, which is located right here. And of course the first thing that I decided to do is to check the fuses, which is for the supply of the ECM. And as you're probably going to guess, we had a blown fuse, which were located right here. Right now it's removed, but we had a 20 amp fuse here and it was blowing all the time. It was blowing when we were trying to crank the car, and every time it was blowing up. So that's why I'm going to use this piece of equipment, which is, as we can see, down here is a blown fuse. Probably hope you're going to see it. Right here is blown fuse, and up here is a 10 amp fuse. I know it should be 20 amp, but I have only 10 amp. I ordered 20 amp, but I'm waiting for it. And this fuse, the interesting thing about it is that it's reusable. When it's shorts up, you just can click the button up here and it's going to reset. I'm going to show you to you guys how it works. So for this, I'm going to plug it here like that. Right now it's plugged where the original fuse was installed, and right now we don't have any short. As we can see, the button up there is not opened up. So we're going to watch for this piece here. It should not go up. If it goes up, it means that we have a short somewhere. So now I'm going to go inside the car and I'm going to crank the engine, and we're going to see, is it going to short up, is it going to shorten. I'm going to leave the camera here and you guys going to watch it. Okay guys, I also really wanted to show you how it shorts up, but right now the car is fixed. Yeah, for sure it's not, because I know what is the problem. I already diagnosed the car. I just wanted to show you the process of eliminating. So right now the car has one cylinder missing while the engine is running. And yes, right now the fuse is not blowing, but the car is brought to me on a tow, and for sure it was not starting because the fuse was blown, and on place we decided to swap other fuse here, and it bolts up right away when we were cranking, but right now it's working. So when you touch something and you know, sometimes you fix it like that. But I'm going to show you for what is this fuse used in this car, and we're going to see what can cause short in this circuit. Okay guys, inside the Elza Win, it was a little bit hard, but I finally find a layout for this fuse box under the front hood, and this is it. This is the fuse box. Around it, it's the ECM and the TCM, and the fuse that we have a short on it, it's right this number 9. And as we can see, ignition coil fuse. So what is the most obvious and fast way to find the short on ignition coil fuse? Of course, disconnecting coil by coil. So I'm going to show you what I found out, especially on this car. It's pretty interesting, and that's why I decided to show you to you guys. Okay, so as I told you, I started disconnecting coil by coil, and I was waiting the short to go away, and coil after coil I found out that the short comes from this coil number 5. So now I'm going to remove the two bolts. It's a little bit bad that I'm not able to show you the short right away, but when you touch something, it's possible to fix it. So this happened on this coil, probably because I wiggle the connector or something. I fixed the short right now, but I'm pretty sure this is the problem, and I'm going to remove the two bolts and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so I undone the bolts. Let's remove the coil, and I want to show you what I found out, guys. We have a broken coil. It smells like burn. We can see clearly this piece. It's from the Satan or something, but it got out from the coil somehow, and we can clearly see, if the camera allows, that we have some breakage in the plastic of the coil here. But this is the most obvious thing here, the plastic breakdown, and it was starting to short up, and that's why the fuse was blowing up all the time. I am not sure why it's not doing it, but we can clearly see that this is the problem. I can tell you guys that I already removed the spark plug, and the spark plug looks pretty good actually. I don't see any problem on the spark plug, so probably not going to change it, just going to put another coil here. Previously with this coil we have misfire on cylinder number 5. Now I'm going to put other coil, and what is the best way to fix any Audi is to use, of course, BMW parts. So I'm going to use this BMW coil to see is the misfire going to disappear on cylinder number 5, and this is probably going to fix this car. But the short was coming from this coil. It's pretty severe. I'm not sure what happened, but probably 20 years old coil, and this is what is happening. So now I'm going to try with this coil. Okay, so I just swapped the boot for the plug, and now I'm going to just lay it like that, and the plug is the same as on the Audi coil, so I'm going to do it like that. Actually, I even can attach the bolts to the valve cover if I want, but for the test it's not needed actually, because I can leave it like that and it's going to work for sure. So now I'm going to start the car, and we're going to see if the mist is going to disappear. For sure the fuse is not going to blow. It's pretty interesting that the rated fuse was 20 amp, and right now we're at 10 amp fuse, and the car is working, and the fuse is not blowing, but guess they overrated the fuse there. But that matter, I'm going to put the original fuse, which was 20 amp fuse. So let's start the engine. The interesting part is when we had a misfire on cylinder number 5, the LPG was not running, some limp mode or something, but right now the engine is running smooth, so it's not a problem the LPG to start up. So for sure the problem was this coil, it was really bad, and now we're going to see, I'm going to search for original coil, or for sure the car can run with this coil. We already tested, but we're going to see what we're going to do. The video was all about this, pretty fast and easy way to locate the short in this situation. Not every time is this easy, actually most of the time it's not so easy, but right now when I saw the fuse was for the ignition coils, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be the coil, or let's say the commutators, which are located under this plastic, but they were okay, it was just the coil. So short video, Hope I helped you with something, guys, and thank you for watching.